Well, we can cross now to Lebanon and bring in France 24's senior correspondent, Catherine Norris Trent. So, Catherine, I understand that you've just visited the areas that were hit by Israel. What did you see?
Yeah, we went filming in the Dahia today. Those are the southern suburbs of Beirut, which have been pounded by Israeli airstrikes in recent days. Viewers may remember that the Israeli army has a few times ordered mass evacuation orders, for all the areas in the southern suburbs, which are known to be a Hezbollah stronghold. And it was pretty much unprecedented when they first announced that. They called on all residents there, hundreds of thousands of people, to immediately evacuate their homes or risk their lives. And so in the days since, we've seen heavy bombardment of those southern suburbs, which are situated in the skyline just behind me. It's difficult to get access there because the area is controlled by Hezbollah fighters who have a tight grip on it. And they're very tense at the moment, very worried about infiltrations. But driving around, you could see the results of several airstrikes. There are lots of buildings which have been left in ruins there. Not all the residents have gone. Lots of shops were shuttered, and it was much quieter than usual, residents told us. But some people hadn't left their homes despite those evacuation orders, and some people are actually coming back, either to get belongings or because they just simply have nowhere to go and don't want to leave their homes, despite the dangers, despite the continuing announcements of imminent Israeli airstrikes. So, it's a really mixed picture there, very, very tense atmosphere indeed. And a lot of people there absolutely furious at Israel for these strikes going on, which are going on not only in the southern suburbs, but in the south of the country and in different areas as well.
Now, Catherine, the National News Agency of Lebanon is reporting that Israeli warplanes launched 2 raids on the Ain al-Hilwa camp in Sidon. What more do we know about those attacks?
Yeah, so this is one of a number of Israeli strikes which have hit Lebanon today. So, reported a number of people killed there down on that strike on a Palestinian refugee camp, a kind of town near Sidon, which is a city heading towards the south of Lebanon there. And the National News Agency saying that was carried out by Israeli warplanes. And we understand that the site of that strike in the Ain al-Hilwa camp is not actually far from a Lebanese army post. So clearly Israel striking those targets there. Another strike, which happened in the middle of the night, which has shocked a lot of people here in Beirut, actually happened in the heart of the coastal area on a hotel, the Ramada Hotel. And that seemed to be a targeted strike. Israel said it was taking out a high-ranking member of the Al-Quds force of the Iranian Revolutionary Guards. 4 people reported killed there and 10 others injured. And it looked like, down at the scene, there's blacked out windows in this hotel where lots of people were sleeping, including some families, those with a bit more money who fled their homes and could afford to pay a hotel room for themselves. So that taking people by surprise, because it wasn't one of the areas which Israel has been targeting. It's not in what is known as a Hezbollah stronghold, and it happened in the heart of the night.
Catherine, thank you so much for keeping us updated, and do stay safe there.